Hello, I'm Erica Guevara, and you're watching Lakefront News. I'm here at the Lakeview Apartments, where not only are the Lakeview Apartments getting blessed, but you can get some lunch. Do you need a right to vote? Our Lady of the Lake University has you covered with voter bans. Our Lady of the Lake University is starting a new tradition here on campus, and it all starts with these shirts. I found out what one student here at Our Lady of the Lake University does with her water bottle caps. One student at Our Lady of the Lake is helping children miles away, and it's not costing her a dime, only a cap.
Basically, I started asking people when I saw them drinking water bottles or anything that had a cap on it, can I have the cap? Don't throw it away.
It may have been seen as an odd request to many students at Our Lady of the Lake, but junior Crystal Venegas didn't just like collecting bottle caps. She felt the need to.
Something so simple like a bottle cap can save somebody's life. So if you guys see me around campus, please help me out.
Word got out about her mission.
I used to be a resident assistant, so one day I was drinking the water, and then I was about to throw the water away, and then my supervisor told me that just save the plastic bottle cap because there was a student that was collecting them.
So people just started asking me are you saving them? And they just ended up started saving them for me.
Venegas has been collecting bottle caps for a while now.
I honestly haven't counted them, but I have a few bags, and last year I took a whole trash bag home full of bottle caps.
What started off as something so small has turned into something bigger for Venegas, a way to pay for chemotherapy for those in need in Mexico.
My grandmother told me about this little boy in Mexico that his dad didn't have enough money to pay for his chemotherapy.
That's where bottle caps came in.
He takes the gallon of caps to the hospital, and they do some paperwork, and they get his son a chemotherapy.
Venegas tells us that the bottle caps paid off.
And now that I brought more back home, he's been receiving the chemotherapies, and it hasn't been as hard on his dad.
Venegas has never met the boy before, but something tells us his gratitude could fill several bottles.
I've never met the boy. I just know about him. I've seen pictures, but I've never personally met him.
Venegas tells us why this is so important to her.
Because it's an act of kindness that it doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost anybody anything. So I feel like it's just a good thing to do, especially with people that don't have a lot.
Venegas has set up a station here at Ayers Hall for anyone who would like to donate. This has been Erica Guevara reporting for Lakefront News. Many times, students have breaks in between classes. Students who don't live on campus find places where to go when they have free time. Resident Assistant Arlene Lopez has insight on where commuters hang out.
In the library, a lot of people go to the library. Where else? Oh, Maine has some computer areas and study areas in the first and second floor.
Lopez has also seen commuters in the Renaissance Parlor on the first floor of Maine.
I've seen people on their computers, doing work, eating, everything.
With commuters not having an area to go in between classes, you can usually find them here in the Renaissance Parlor, hanging out. A freshman commuter, Amaya Julian Rodriguez, finds herself hanging out in the Renaissance Parlor on her free time.
The most place that I do go is right here in the Renaissance Parlor. That's where I hang out usually. That's where everyone can find me. I tell all my friends, if you want to find me, you know where I am. So
Commuters have been uncomfortable trying to find places where to sleep.
I think it would be a good idea maybe to have a resting area for commuters, because I've heard people say that they didn't feel comfortable finding a place to sleep on campus, but they couldn't drive back home.
Lopez gives her opinion on what Olu should have for commuters.
Maybe an area where they feel free to take naps and stuff, so they don't have to sleep in their cars, because that's what I've heard people have done. I think that's really sucks.
This is Erica Guevara reporting for Lakefront News.